Welcome to Thighhighsandtherapy, the podcast where trauma meets trash talk and we look damn good doing it.
We're your hosts, Kaylee and Caitlin, two hot messes with green eyes, black hair, and a deep passion for other people's drama.
No PhDs, just fishnet and feelings.
Every week, we're diving thigh high into the mess, unhinged dating stories, generational curses, ghostly exes, and everything your therapist told you not to do.
So light a candle, pour some wine, and get ready to laugh, cry, and maybe text your ex.
This is Thigh Highs and Therapy.
They hit you with their... Wait, no. Ooh, ah. I don't know what we're going to name this episode.
I'll figure something out. I'll ask ChatGPT. That bitch lets me know everything.
When you ain't got shit else, shit other people to talk to you.
Honestly, I asked it the other day. I was like, hey, what do you do when you're feeling down? What do you do when you have anxiety? It was like, deep breaths. I was like, period, queen.
Thanks. That's so helpful.
So
I could have just fucking called my therapist. Because what use is that, bitch? It's just like when my therapist hit me with, okay, so we're going to download a meditation app.
What?
Bitch, me going to meditate, motherfucker?
Well,
what?
and also, what am I paying you for to tell me to download an app?
Look, she told me to download the Calm app.
Stop, for real?
No, I'm dead fucking ass, dude. Like, literally, and I
Did you
downloaded...
get a therapist?
Yes, because I was like, okay, I'll download the app. I'll humor you. Bitch, I downloaded it. As soon as it comes on, it goes, and I'm like, oh, I'm out, bitch. Like, no.
No, you're not meditation.
No. Because let me sit there and be like, let me try to be one with my thoughts, bro. Like, no. Like, how the fuck am I going to be one with my thoughts, dude? If I'm one with my thoughts, this whole fucking house is getting burnt down, dude.
Oh my god. Okay, so we don't need to let Kaylin get at one with her thoughts.
No, bitch. Because, like, okay.
I think it's better that you just don't have any thoughts.
Listen, I was listening to this chick. She was telling me this story about her husband, like, cheating on her and stuff like that. Okay, girl. No. Like, this is a different person. A whole different person.
Okay.
So, like, her husband cheating on her and, you know, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, I said, you didn't burn his house down? She said, no, girl. I said, you ain't crazy enough for me, girl. I'm sorry. I said,
be friends.
I said, I done lit that shit up. Like, oh.
Interesting.
So, hear me out. Let me just hit that little AK. Talking about some... Talking about let loose on that fucking house.
Also, the audio may get better or worse. We don't know yet. And the camera will get better because we're going to figure something out.
Yes, the camera will be better.
Yeah.
We're gonna work hard on that.
Trust.
But, no! So what I was thinking about, right? Okay, so fucking dinosaurs, okay?
Okay, period.
So, okay, like a T-Rex, right?
I have a great rebuttal for this. So
like, how do you know that they roared, right? Like, how do you know? Like, who told you? Who was like, yes, they roared? Like, this is...
That is actually a good question. Okay, so what my theory is that, okay, we're a certain size, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we talk like a, you know, if a big guy, like a giant guy,
yeah,
you know, he's big,
yeah,
he talks, this, you know?
Not all the time.
Not all the
dudes
time.
be hitting me with a sometimes. Like, girl, okay.
Okay, that's fair. But I think it's an estimate of like, okay, these things are huge, so they sound like this. But what everybody thinks dinosaurs sound like, that's not actually what dinosaurs sound like.
Yeah.
You want to know what dinosaurs actually sound like?
Squawk.
No, dude, it's fucking terrifying. Hold on.
What do you mean they actually sound like? Would they just be recording extinct ass fucking dinosaurs? How they record that?
Okay, listen, that part I can't answer, but I can show you what a real dinosaur sounded like.
Is she hungry? Is tummy be growling? That I believe.
But here's the thing, is they were so big that, like, there could be one in Palestine making that noise, and you could hear it from here. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
it would be
I'm
like,
out.
it would be so loud, it would be like
Bitch, no, I'm out.
vibrating the
No, bitch,
earth.
I'm out. No, bitch, I'm out.
Yeah.
See, look, my thing is, okay, look. But see, I had somebody tell me, it's like, because we've seen their vocal cords. Bitch, vocal cords are made of cartilage.
Yeah, and that
should
goes
have
away.
decomposed after a bazillion years. Okay, so lies. And then I was like, okay, so just hear me out.
I'm
right?
hearing.
Because nobody was there.
Right. Well, not anymore. They're not alive.
Well,
I mean,
no
they were there.
But not nobody
not
in this
anymore.
time frame was there. Okay, like they did not tell stories and was like, "This is what the dinosaurs sound like." No, bitch, that's not how that shit works. Because they was talking about some ooga booga. Like, okay,
Ooga booga.
they didn't know what the fuck they were saying.
Okay.
So imagine this, right? Because apparently we didn't have no cows back then.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, no, we didn't have a lot of
cows
things.
Just appeared out of the bumfucking nowhere.
Well, apparently humans just appeared out of the bumfucking nowhere.
No, we would talk about that at a different time. Look, because cows just appeared, right? And horses just appeared. Like, and then dogs just appeared. That's not how this shit fucking works. Because that's just appeared during dinosaurs. Not after wolves. Dinosaurs. But they don't say that the wolves was during the dinosaur times. Because they don't say that the wolves date back to dinosaurs. But they say the alligator
wolves and dinosaurs exist at the same time.
What? No, bitch. You dumb as fuck.
Mammals and dinosaurs existed at the same time, though nearing the end of the dinosaurs' reign.
But see, my problem is, how the fuck a wolf just come up out of the fucking nowhere? Just come up out the nowhere. Okay, so I rest my case on that one, but we're gonna go back to now. What if cow descends from said dinosaur? And just imagine that one of the dinosaurs actually moved. So imagine a T-Rex running at you. Full-fledged. I mean, like Jurassic Park style. And goes, moo.
Was this a dream you had?
No, bitch. I was in the shower and I was like, bitch, what if dinosaurs actually move?
Well,
or like you had the little bitty tiny dinosaurs that hit the little meow.
Bitch, what? Literally what?
No, because like really think about it. Really think about it. Like, okay.
I'm trying. I'm literally trying my best.
No, what I'm saying is like, how do we know for a like surefire fact that a T-Rex roared like a crazy person?
Let's figure it out.
She gonna chat GPT this shit.
How do we know that dinosaurs roared? Answer that. Many dinosaurs are thought to have had larynx-like structures or some other transitional organ that allowed them to vocalize. A larynx is a valve that regulates airflow into vertebrae.
But the larynx is made up of cartilage, therefore disintegrating after 50 bazillion years. It vibrates. It works with your vertebrae. It works with bone.
What is the larynx made out of?
Fucking cartilage, motherfucker.
No, not lyrics.
Lyrics. What are lyrics
made out of? How am I saying it wrong? Larynx.
Larynx.
What is the...
Here. I got you. What is the larynx made out of?
The lorax is not real.
Lorax. Not the fucking lorax.
The lorax is not real. The
I know the Lorax ain't real. Cartilage and soft tissue would have disintegrated after a million years.
Well, ask it. Does cartilage and soft tissue disintegrate?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not a fucking mortuary woman. I'm not a mortician. Although I
You look
wanted
like
to
Morticia.
be at one point in my life. Then I realized I couldn't handle dead people. So,
decompose. Yes. It decomposes after death.
now hear me out. What if it is from, like, okay, what if the bones of them, they're figuring out what space is in the bones and being like, okay, what would fit in here is
But see, the thing
a
is
large.
that how do you? But see, another thing is, how do you know that they had scales? Okay, like how do you know like their skin makeup, right? Because like a lot of times the skin makeup has to do with the vibrations and like things like that, and how tight the skin was to the body, how like even like a T-Rex, like how do you know how muscular that thing actually really was? You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like, I get you can base it off the head and you can kind of like create conclusions, right?
But realistically,
how could you really tell? You see what I'm saying? Because, like, I just watched a video the other day talking about how the pterodactyl didn't actually have scales. It had feathers.
I have also seen that.
Yeah.
That's why they say that a chicken is the closest thing to a dinosaur.
Yep.
So, and that's what's crazy.
But see,
those things are dumb as shit.
Yes. But see, the thing is, and they also say that alligators date back, right? To prehistoric times. Like
those are dinosaurs.
Yes. But
those things are.
But see, also, they just assumed based off the alligator that all dinosaurs had scales.
Assuming makes an ass out of you and me.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I feel like the dinosaurs was all an assumption that needs to be rectified.
I agree. I think we should start a campaign. Justice for dinosaurs.
Exactly. It's like how we know what they look like. And then. Hear me out. What woman decided that we were supposed to be hairless?
So it actually wasn't women.
Oh, men decided this.
Yeah.
That's great. We love that.
Well, actually, I wouldn't.
But what woman agreed to it? That's what I'm saying. It was like, yep, you're right.
Here's the thing, is it wasn't necessarily men or women, it was corporations, because they started making razors for men to shave around their beards. And they were like, women need these. And we need to make them pink and stupid and worthless, basically, you know?
Give them a single blade razor.
Yeah, and so then at that point, they had to make like hella propaganda to get us to fall into like shaving every part of our fucking body. Now we get our coochies waxed, our legs shaved,
that's scary,
our eyebrows, you know, threaded. Yeah.
That horror show. Like, absolutely freaking not. I watched somebody do. So I was in boot camp. I was a Marine. Don't tell nobody. Anyways, when I was in boot camp, I had a friend in our barracks that she threaded girls' eyebrows. Because, you know, do like as shit. So anyways, no.
She wasn't good at it?
No, she was great at it. Because that's what she did beforehand.
Oh, period.
But my thing is,
it hurts.
Horror show.
It fucking hurts.
Because, like, we had to use, like, she had to pull a string out of our uniforms. Like, and, like, literally create it. And she would do it. And I would just sit there and watch, like.
That's wild.
Like, you know what? We're gonna leave my shit alone, bro.
That's insane.
We're just gonna be a fuzzy caterpillar. Because absolutely not.
Dude, that's actually crazy.
Because, like, okay. And then in boot camp, like, we all shower together in ring showers. So, like,
y'all just be seeing each other butt naked?
Yeah. I hated every minute of it.
So you're basically in prison.
Yes. Like, it's literally like you just have to walk around. So we came up with a system, right? Because we only had a certain amount of, like, seconds to shower.
Yeah.
So we came up with a system that one ring had the soap on it, the other ring had the shampoo and stuff on it, right?
Okay.
So, like, we would go in the shower, and then, like, the first people in would go to the soap section, and they would walk around the ring, soaping, and, like, you know, using our pump soap, and going around the ring, getting it off of us, right?
Okay.
And the other section would go around, get their hair wet, get the shampoo in it, get it out. And then we would switch sides and do it. So we could get out.
So you had a musical shower.
Yes.
Going on.
It was fantastic. We loved it. So that's how we had to do it. And then when we'd come out and we would dry our bodies off, and we had like seconds to dry our bodies off because they'd count us down on everything.
They count you down on everything?
Yes, they count you down on everything.
You're telling me that you were actually timed
for everything we did. Everything we did, we were timed. Even just to go take a pee. We were timed.
Did you ever have a situation where somebody waffle stopped?
No, thank God. Jeez. Oh my Lord.
I just had to know because, like, this sounds like prison to me, and I feel like prisons deal with waffle stopping often.
Probably, but no, that was not a case. So, and like, we had to shower in intervals, right?
Okay.
So, like, one side of the barracks showered, and the other side stood there. Just stood there.
Just fucking watched you guys, or what?
No, just waited. So, like, you had to go... So, like, our bathroom was separated, right? From our barracks.
Okay.
So, like, you walked into a separate room to go take your shower and everything. And then you'd come out, and then the next group would go in, right? Okay. So, it turned into that. Where it would, like... So, this side goes, and then this side goes. But you were, like, timed for everything. So, then you just have this one side that just kind of, like, stands there. Like, at attention. Like... buck ass naked, just chilling. And then, like, all of our stuff gets washed together, right?
Okay.
So, like, there was never, like, and, like, people, like, you'd write your name in your underwear and your bras.
See, I'm allergic to most
yeah.
detergents.
Yeah. So, like,
just be covered in rashes.
but see, like, you'd write your name in your underwear and your, like, all your stuff, right?
Like a fucking toddler?
Yes. But you were never guaranteed to get your underwear or your bra back.
They had your fucking names on them.
Yeah. But, like, people...
Who's passing them out?
So, the night watch passes them out.
And
so,
the night watch were just so fucking worthless they couldn't read the names of the fucking clothes?
No, a lot of times they would just be like, we're tired of passing shit out. We're just...
Well, that fucking sucks. It's your job.
Like, so, yeah. See, like, me, I made sure that everybody got their stuff when I was on watch.
Wow.
But, like, yeah, no. Half the time, I'd get up and I'd have, like...
doing God's
home
work
bitch down the road. Home bitch down the fucking... down the lines. Undie pants. And I'm like, yeah.
Out here doing God's work.
It's like, so, girlfriend, I'm not wearing your underpants. Like, it's not. That's just not how that's fixing to go down.
Damn. Did you guys... How did you write your name on a thong?
We didn't wear thongs. You literally got underwear, pre-issued underwear. Like, we got white tighty-whities and white bras, and that's what you were handed. You couldn't wear anything from the civilian world.
Telling me I can't wear my pink Victoria's Secret bra?
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. But that was in boot camp. But then once you got out, you could wear whatever the fuck you wanted. But, like, yeah. It was so fun. I had so much fun.
Boot camp sounds like ass.
Yes.
Literal
it's
ass.
Literally like 3 months of degrading you, yelling at you, screaming at you, making you feel like the absolute dog shit. And then the last week's like, hey, you did it. You made it. You rock. Fuck you, dude. Like, no, absolutely not. You're not going to come up to me and be like, you were the best fucking Marine, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, I'm going to fuck. No, bye. Get the fuck out of my face.
I will shit on you.
Like, get the fuck out of my face. Because, like, okay, so, like, my first 5 seconds with my drill instructors, the first 5 seconds, this bitch comes running the fuck up to me and screams in my fucking face like a pterodactyl. I mean, full-fledged just, And I was like, oh, no, Like, my whole brain shut down.
What was she saying?
Nothing. No, literally, that's what she did. Screamed in my face like a pterodactyl. Literally what I just did.
Just to scare you?
I guess. It didn't scare me. It made me laugh, and then I got in trouble. And then I had to do push-ups, so I did push-ups. And then
I can't do a push-up.
I laughed so hard. But you can't push it. Oh my god. Anyways, so
No, I
I
can't.
laughed so hard. I was crying. So she thought she made me cry until she saw my actual face, and I was laughing. Because I was literally like, because I was like this. And like tears just coming out. She's like, oh, are you crying? And I was like, God, I wished I was. Like, no. And like I moved my hands, and she seen me just like I would like not breathing, laughing so fucking hard because I couldn't take it. And then another girl from across the barracks, she saw it and she started laughing. So then we all got in trouble. We had to do push-ups. I still think about it to this day.
Now,
I'm just
hear me
like,
out.
this chick is short as like my drone instructor was shorter than me.
You're tiny, so
Yes, shorter than me. So she had to scream up at me, and I cried. Like, I could not do it. Every drill instructor I had was shorter than me except for 2 of them. And I will not talk about one of them because she was scary as hell.
Well, and that's the thing.
And I loved her, but she was
the thing
awesome.
is, they're angry because they're small.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They're angry because they're small.
That's gotta be. This, like, the thing is, one of my drill instructors, like, I'll never say anything bad about her because she was great. But she hated me so much because when she would yell at me, my facial expression was just blank.
Well, what did she expect?
She wanted me to cry. And I couldn't.
For what reason?
Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to cry so you get in trouble so you have to do push-ups. Or they want you to have some type of reaction so that they can catch the reaction and make you do push-ups or make you do this or make you do that or make you do, like, you know. Well, she came in the room and she yelled, and I just kind of stood up and looked at her, and then she started yelling again, and then I was like, just blank. Just complete blank expression. And she was like, why the fuck what is wrong with you? And I was like, yeah. And then at the end of boot camp, she was like, what went wrong in your life to where when I yell at you, you have she was like, you have the blankest expression I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like,
are you
what you mean?
broken?
I was like, what you mean? She's like, literally, she's like, I'm like this far from your face, spitting in your face, and you're just.
She's like, fucking dude, what's your trauma?
So much. But like literally she's like, your eyelashes are touching my fucking cheeks. And I can feel them literally just going.
Gross.
She's like literally just like, she's like, they're so like just the slowest like.
See, I'd be the worst in all of these scenarios because they would kick me out. They would literally kick me. They'd be like, we can't. You are so hard to deal with. You gotta get the fuck out of here, man. We gotta send you home.
Because like when I was sitting there and I was like, I just don't understand. I thought you'd want a blank blank reaction. And she's like, no, that's what we want. But like, I just don't understand how you can do it. Like, I don't get it. And I was like, she's like, it's literally the blankest expression I've ever seen. And I'm like, well, you know, I get yelled at a lot at home. So like, you don't scare me.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just you. I don't have it. You can't touch me. There's nothing. Like, I know that you can't touch me. I know you can't put your hands on me.
So I guess that's true. They can't like hurt you.
Yeah. So I was like, I mean, all you can do is yell at me. So it's not that scary.
They're not like beating people with batons and shit.
No. Although we were running out of the barracks one time because one of our drill instructors was like, like, you know, and like, well, anyways, a bitch tripped and fell and smacked her fucking head on a footlocker. Me. That's why I only got one brain cell left. And they were all like, literally, my drill instructor went, and I was just like, And I just kind of like ran the other way. And she was like, you need to go to medical. And I was like, nah. She was like, if you have a concussion, you could like straight up fucking die. And I was like, good thing I ain't scared. Let's roll.
Oh my god, dude, you're insane.
Hey, I didn't die. I'm still here. I may have lost a few brain cells, but I'm good.
You definitely did, but I mean, you're fine. It seems like you're fine. You're trucking along.
I mean, hey, I'm making life happen.
I'm taking life out.
But no, because like I
I feel like the benefits are not worth.
Not a single solitary moment of it. Like, okay, I'll be honest. Like, I joined the Marine Corps to say I did it. Because everybody around me said that I couldn't do it. And I was like, oh, how much you want to bet? I got you, bro. Joined the Marine Corps, was in for 3 years and got out.
My dad told me I couldn't become a lawyer. I've been thinking about doing that lately just to prove him wrong. On some Legally Blonde shit.
Just not Legally Blonde.
What? Like, it's hard?
You got into Harvard? What? Like, it's hard? What? Yeah. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, my dad was like, you could be a lawyer. I'm like,
You could argue with a brick wall and win.
literally.
And that brick wall would talk back.
That's what
Like,
that's what I think. I think I could prove him wrong for sure.
bet, let's do it. Go to law
Let's become
school.
lawyers together.
Well, you see, I would not be a very good lawyer. Only because listen,
Aggressive?
yeah. And if you ask me a question, I'm going to tell you the truth.
Well, I think that's what they want, right? Well, no, sometimes you have to lie.
Yeah.
I'm a good liar.
See, I can. It's just the fact of like, did your client do it? Yeah, that bitch did it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That bitch did it. She fucking crazy. Like, she done
In the
hit
bag.
him, dude. Like, dead. Integrated.
Dead. D-E-D.
Yeah. Talk about dead. And then, like, I was sitting there and I was like, I couldn't be on a jury either. Because, bitch, I'd be sitting there, like, they'd be going at it and I'd be like, oh! Like, she did it!
You just straight up
She did it.
inserting yourself into the trial.
It'd, like, be sitting there talking. I was like, yeah. Because I can't poker face shit.
You get kicked out for sure.
Oh, yeah.
My cousin said she told them that she was racist so that she didn't get what is it called? Like called for
in?
duty?
Yeah.
Jury duty?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, yeah, I just told them I was racist and they said never mind. I was like,
I did have a
number
friend.
one, that's diabolical.
No, because I had a friend that got called for it, and she went in, and she was full fledged. She was ready, dude. And then, like, she saw because it's a divorce trial,
Uh-huh.
and she was like, "Yeah, no, dude, I'm out." Like, and she,
Wait, they do divorce trials too?
yes, she literally straight up
Sign me
went.
up.
She literally went, "I don't believe in marriage," and they were like, "Get the fuck out! Like,
Get out.
Get the fuck out! Like, just go away!" Like, because it's like a custody thing. Like a full custody trial. She's like, I don't believe in marriage. And they were just like,
And it works.
and I was like, bitch, you're fucking married. She goes, they don't know that. I was like, they're the government. Yes, they do.
They just take you home, and then when you got home, they were like, hold up.
Like, hold up. That bitch was wearing a ring. Hold the fucking phone. Like, no. She's straight, I don't believe in marriage. It's like, did you raise your left hand? Because I will murder you. Like, talk about, I don't believe in marriage, bitch.
No, literally.
Like, it's right here.
That's wild. Oh, I forgot mine at home. Damn.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's wild.
Oh, my God.
Jeez. No, I just, the little spaceman. He fell over.
That's okay. I don't think you can see him anyways.
No.
Those candles look fire, though.
Ha 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 ha.
See, I didn't mean to do that, but
That was funny.
it just comes naturally. The puns just come naturally to me.
It's all natural.
It is. It is.
Bitch, we got on the fact of shaving and then went to the Marine Corps and then got here.
See? Our
What?
conversations just flow so smoothly. We could do this shit all day. We could do this shit with our eyes closed.
Bitch, we do this with shit with our eyes closed, because I talk in my fucking sleep, dude.
I don't talk to my sleep.
I do.
But Nick does, and he was saying some weird shit the other night. I couldn't understand that, but it was like, you know, it's like, okay.
It's like,
I love, the thing is well, I don't know if this is like a myth, but they say not to like wake people up when they're like sleepwalking and sleep talking and shit. But I be talking back. I'll be saying shit. I'm like, no way, dude.
No, because the bad part is when I talk in my sleep, John does too. Like he'll talk back to me, like just be chilling there.
Yeah, I'm like,
and
what'd you say?
There was one time that he was having a conversation with me, and I fell asleep, and I kept talking. And he was telling me, he told me the next morning, he was like, "Yeah, we were talking about this last night," and I was like,
I don't remember that.
I was like, "We were doing what?" He goes, "We were talking about this," and I said,
No way.
That's a freaking cool story, dude. But your girl wasn't there. She wasn't home for that one. He goes, "No, we definitely had this conversation last night."
No, but the lights weren't on.
I'm like, "Look, the mall was open, but ain't nobody was in there shopping. Like,
The door was open, lights were not on."
Like, it was just like, no, your girl wasn't home. Maybe I don't know who the fuck you was talking to, but
that's actually crazy.
You might have been talking to fucking Hellstar or something, but it was not me.
That's insane.
Because like, and then like John has like a personality of him, like, because like you got John, you know, sweet John.
Yeah, John.
And then you got Jonathan, and that nigga comes out when he's tired as fuck.
Is he mean?
Yes, he's mean as hell, dude. There was literally at one time that he was like, "What, bitch?" And I was like, I'm gonna really try not to knock you the fuck out right now. Like, I'm gonna really try not to like beat your ass. He was like, "What?" And I was like, "This isn't fun anymore. I don't want to talk to you no more. Just forget it.
Conversation's over.
Just forget it. I'm out." Quits. Like, no, I'm done.
Oh my god.
Like, no, absolutely not. But see, like, then you have like somebody like, you know, my ex that like would have like, he would wake up to talk to you but would not be awake, and he would be literally like chewing your ass out, like literally chewing your ass out for
in his sleep.
Yes, bitch. I mean, sitting up talking to you, looking at you,
dick even in his sleep.
Yes,
that's impressive.
Like, wow. Because like the first time that ever happened, I was like, cool beans. I was like, cool biddles, buddy. Like, this is awesome. I'm so excited. I get bitched out in the day and the night.
Can't even get a break while I'm sleeping, bro. What the fuck?
Like, because it was so bad. Because he was really bad about like kicking me in my sleep. And I was like,
I watched the show with Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Be loving her.
She's a queen. So it's about this lady in Texas, of all places. Well, so she had a massage parlor.
Oh, 10-4? One of them.
Yeah, and it turned into a happy ending type deal. And Jennifer Love Hewitt plays the girl that, you know, gets a job there. She starts, you know, I guess jacking these dudes off.
Oh, okay.
But it's a crazy story. Yeah.
They'd be wilding out over there.
Yeah, well, they got busted by the FBI. It's a real story. It's based on a true story. Happened in Texas.
Of course it did.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Happy ending massages.
Hold the phone.
I'm holding.
You know Ghostface, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The dude.
Ghostface.
The guy. Yeah.
He's a real fucking dude. Based out of Louisiana fucking Anna, dude.
Get out.
He's a real fucking dude.
Get out of town, dude.
Yeah.
Does he wear that
There's
mask?
a documentary about him.
What is it called?
I gotta text my friend about it, because it's a documentary about him, dude.
Oh my god, no, we're looking this up. That's insane.
I'll just go into her text messages and be like, "Hey, that documentary about that dude. About that one dude. Hold Hold on. Here it is. Scream, the true story. It's on Max.
Scream, the true story.
He's a real dude.
Okay, screenshot that and send it to me.
I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, but wait, because it says right here, the Scream movie franchise was partially inspired by the real-life Gainesville, Florida murders committed by Danny Rolling, also known as the Gainesville Ripper. So apparently it's based off of numerous things.
Yes. Because that's what I was like looking at it. But yeah, because she watched it, and apparently a couple of the murders within the movie are based off of his murders.
Ew, he's ugly.
Well, yeah, they usually are.
Well, not always.
Alrighty. Okay, so we've got grief, manipulation, ghosts, red flags, addiction, witchcraft, or regrets, friendships, family drama, reality TV, cults, and that's it.
So we're gonna spin the wheel and get hopefully a good topic.
Friendships.
Okay, period.
Bet.
We have a great friendship.
Bitch, I'm not talking about our friendship.
That's true.
Oh, son of a...
Well, I can say, I can start out with the fact that you've been my only friend, like my only real friend in like 4 years. Probably closer to 5. So that's cool.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So, okay.
You said, oh, dip.
So, okay. Now, but see, like, with that, so, like, I had friends, like, before I moved here, but then, like, we kind of had, like, a falling out, and we weren't friends anymore. So then when I moved here, I had, like, no friends, at all, and, like, didn't talk to anybody. And then, I mean, I had Bree, but, like, she was so busy with her boyfriend, and then just, there was nothing, like, and she lived in Louisiana, so.
Yeah.
And then Renee kind of hooked us up together for photography and everything. And then I was like, okay. And then you came and did pictures over for my grand opening. And I was like, and we kind of talked and like everything. And then I was like, oh, okay, bet. I was like, this ain't bad.
Yeah. I was like, she's dope.
And then like, John was like, you should be friends with her. And I was like, she lives in Palestine.
I know. It's literally like an hour away. But honestly, it's closer than Shreveport, which is like, what, 2 hours?
2.5. Like, and then, I don't know. I don't even know the last time I talked to one of my friends. Like, well, we'll call her Danielle. I haven't talked to her. Oh my God. I haven't talked to her in like a while. Since she got her boyfriend. Being
an adult is weird.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're in high school, you see your friends every day. Like, you're forced to.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, meh. Yeah. But then you grow up and you have kids and you get married or whatever, and it's like, it's weird.
Well, and then, like, with me, I have my friends from the military, but, like, they all live all over.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I've got.
You mostly just keep up with each other through Facebook and shit.
Yeah. And then, like, you've got. And then, like, I reconnected with a friend that I had a falling out with.
Mm-hmm.
I reconnected with her, and she's actually in my wedding.
Oh, that's nice.
And then, so, like, we've actually gotten better and, like, worked everything out.
Yeah.
And, she's really cool. She just got married. I think now it's been 2 or 3 years, and they just had a baby.
Oh, that's
so
sweet.
It's super exciting, but, like, friendships are weird when you're the only friend that has kids.
Yeah. I can see that.
It's like, oh, well, I gotta go, like, kids. Oh, and the kids. And, you know, like, it kind of, like, turns into, like, I don't know, it's like when you have friends from high school, and then, like, you come out into, like, the adult world, and, like, I don't know, and then you have, like, me that's done all this stuff that I've done.
You've lived, like, 1,000 lives.
Yeah, and then, like, you have, like, this other person that's come out of high school, and it's like, oh, I've had this same job since, like, freshman year of high school, or whatever, you know, like, and it's like, Yeah, it's cool. So what's next?
Mhm.
You know, like
What's your next plan?
like we're gonna work at Taco Bell for the rest of our lives. Like, I mean, come on, buddy. Like, you know, or but then like you have those few people that like they get out of those jobs and they get into like the bigger jobs, but they still are not like
put together.
Yeah, like I mean, you have this like even John. He has a few friends that are just like not
put together at all.
Like,
and he's in his 30s.
Yeah. And it's like they just have not grown up from high school, and it's like, dude,
some people literally don't.
Like, it's like
at all.
It's just like I don't know. It's like, what happened in your life? Like, I don't know. Like, because I'm like, it'd be so great to be still a child.
Yeah, no,
You know,
mentally
like-
to still be like 12, that'd be awesome.
Like, you know, and still act that way, but like,
I want more for my life also too. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's just like, because we were sitting there and we were talking about like, John was talking to me and he was like, yeah. He's like, I'm super proud of you. And I was like, I was like, please enlighten me because I could be school. And he's like, babe, you have like 3 businesses. And he's like, and then you're doing a podcast. He's like, and then you have me. I have 1 job.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, that's usually the norm.
Yeah.
But
And I was like, well, one of the businesses is a nonprofit. So like, it kind of runs itself.
that's true. Yeah.
And then I was like, and then the other 2, like, I make my own schedules. So, I mean,
yeah, it's not anything
as like
crazy.
stressful. It's, I mean, I don't know. Like, and then I was like, it's not like I'm running like a full-fledged business that I have to be there every single day.
Yeah,
every
yeah,
single
yeah.
day. Like, it's like
that would be extra hard. Like,
that would be
9
a
to
lot
5. Yeah.
different. But like for me, I can make my own schedule. I can decide if I want to go in that day. If I'm sick, I'm not going. Or if one of my kids is sick, I can stay home. You know?
Exactly.
And it makes life so much easier to be able to, I guess, control your
life, your schedule, your routine. Yeah.
Well, and then you have, and like, I mean, I don't know, and then like some of your, like, I feel like some friendships just never like go past like the
surface level. Yeah. That's what I was telling you about. That one girl is like, she's cool, but like, I don't feel like I can cuss around you, which is weird. Cause like, I cuss like a sailor, and like, it's like surface level. Like, how's your day? Like, oh, well. So I'm like, you're not a friend. You're more like an acquaintance, you know?
Yeah.
But my best friend we were friends for like literally 12 years.
Yeah.
Like, best friends, like attached to the hip. And I don't know, some crazy falling out. But that's like the only friendship I've ever had, basically, other than it's like friendship, you know?
Yeah,
it's
I feel like it's just, I don't know, and then like everybody talks about like, oh, girls are so mean, but like guys are freaking mean too.
Guys are crazy. The thing is like, I'm bisexual, and everybody's always like, well, why don't you date girls? And I'm like, well, number one, girls are more intimidating because they're smarter, prettier, just all of the things.
Oh yeah.
Guys are easier and dumber.
Yeah.
So you can just like easily rope them in.
Yeah.
You know?
I can throw some makeup on and call you.
Yeah, but like the outcome of both of those situations is usually vastly different. Like, if you end up with a girl, she's usually going to be nice to you.
Mm-hmm.
The statistics of ending up with a man doesn't look good.
Yeah.
It's not looking hot.
So like for me, like, I don't know, because like, I don't know, like dating a girl, because like I talk, but like I don't, like when I get home,
I'm quiet. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I'm super quiet.
Like I told John, I was like, girls talk too damn much. I was like, they talk way too freaking much.
I get that.
I was like, because if I get home and you's talking to me,
you have a lot to say. I talk to Nick a lot because I'm like, well, because I feel like he's so quiet, like he doesn't say anything. Then I'm like, I have to like pull stuff out of you. So that requires me to talk more, which I know he's like, oh my God, this bitch never shuts up. Yeah. But like, I usually am the kind of person that's like, I just want my space and like to just hang out, play some Sims. You just hang out and do your thing. But like, I'm a parallel play kind of person. Yeah. Like, I don't have to talk, but I want you to be next to me doing something.
And see, like, for me, like, I don't know, because, like, me and my dad are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't like small talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I want to talk
Like-
about some serious shit if we're going to talk.
Like, if we're going to talk, it better be an intellectual conversation.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I'm going to go the other way.
Yeah.
It's like, I can hit you with the, hey, how you doing? But after, hey, how you doing? Like, and really, I didn't care how you was doing.
Yeah, don't actually
like-
answer the question.
Like, I'm going that way. Like, you know, like, because, like, there's been times where, like, people were talking to me and my dad, and me and him just straight walked off.
My dad does that.
Because, like, we didn't know they were actually talking to us. Like, because there's other people there.
My dad will just fucking walk off. I'm like, dude, you can't do that.
It's like, well, I mean, it wasn't an intellectual conversation. I'm done.
My grandma is like dementia, old crazy. She's like in her 90s, and she's been dementia, old crazy for a hot minute.
Yeah.
But like, my dad gets so sick of it because he'll go to check on her and she'll ask the same question like 20 times. And I have to be like, dude, you can't do that. But like, he'll get up and just walk out. Like, while she's talking, I'm like, okay, number one, that's mean as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
she's like, and she knows too, like, she's dementia, but she's still like, yeah, he's him. And I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But he literally will just get up and walk out. I'm like, that's so fucked up. She's
Like-
literally in her 90s. Like, she's just
Like,
trying to tell
what?
you about when she was 12.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
I remember this when I was 12.
She tells you the same story like every time. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
awesome story. Cool story, bro.
Want to tell it again?
Honestly.
I don't know, like, because, like, me and my dad, we used to work together, and me and him could get in his big truck and just not talk.
My dad's that way.
Because, like, one
Just
time,
silence.
one of my brothers was in the truck with us, and he was like, y'all good? And we're like, yeah, we're good. We're just hanging. And he's like, nobody's talking. It's like, we don't have to talk.
Yeah, it's just, we're just hanging out.
Like, we're just mad chilling, dude.
We're
Like,
just mad chilling,
just
dude.
mad chilling. Because, like, he's driving, and I'm just kind of in the seat, just kind of like, I could go sleep right now,
Just
dude.
dissociating.
Like, I'm just kind of chilling. And then, like, my brother's like, is everybody in this car okay? It's like, everybody's
Everybody's doing
fan-fucking-tastic.
great.
Like, it's like, because, like, me and my dad also, like, he'd come over to my house every now and then, just be sitting on my couch.
Just hanging out. Silence.
Yeah, nothing. Like, I mean, like, so when me and my dad worked together, he would come in my house at 3 o'clock in the morning, come in my house, and get in the bed with me and be like, it's time to get up.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, if you don't get the fuck out my bed, bro, like, if you don't roll the fuck up out of here,
Get the hell out of here. Did he have a key?
yeah. But, like, he worked out at the gym
Yeah.
down the street from my house.
Mhm.
And we go to work at 5. So, like, he would come to my house to take a shower because they didn't have showers there.
Oh, okay, period.
So, like, I would just, like, here's the key,
just
in
come
there,
on
take
in.
a shower.
Oh, shit.
You know, no. He comes in, he takes a shower, he gets out, like, gets dressed, you know, and everything, comes in my room, it's like,
Time to get up.
hey, dude.
It's wake up time.
Hey, dude. And I'm like, hey, dude, if you don't roll on, dude, just
Roll on out.
tuck and roll up out this bed right now. And he's like, it's 4:30. And I'm like, bitch, I know. I don't get to be awake until 5.
Oh my god, when was that? When
That
did
was
you have
like-
to wake up at 5?
I used to do that. That was like, that was almost a year and a half ago.
Because you don't seem like you're a big waking up early kind of person. Yeah.
Your girl, no.
Me either. That's why
like-
I'm always late. Oh, you texted me this morning. You're like, you awake? I'm like, yeah. Surprisingly, I woke up about 10 minutes before you texted me. So, and I slept through every single. I had like 6 alarm sets. Slept through every single one of them.
Like, for me, I don't know. Like, I can be. Like, okay, for me, I can wake up at 5 and run my whole day and be good.
Yeah.
Right? But,
I
like, if
can't
I
do
wake
that.
up at, like, if I wake up at 6, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Like, just angry at the world.
What's the hour difference?
I have no idea. But then, like, I can wake up at 8. But if I wake up at 8, I'm gonna be so dog tired the whole day.
Okay.
But if I wake up at 5, I'm good. But like
Okay.
here recently, I haven't been able to do it because
Wake
I've been
up
up
at
with
5?
the kids.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been up with the kids till like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Or I sit up and wait on John like a freaking idiot, and he gets home at like 1 or 2 in the morning.
So he works the night shift.
He works the second shift,
Oh, period.
but it puts him into the night, and then he comes home.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, dude, like, go to bed, turn off, turn
really hard.
off. And it's just, I get so frustrated with, like, my ADHD because don't be putting your feet
My
up. They're
dogs
free.
are out, dude.
They be barking.
My dogs.
Bo straight up was just like, his ears
This
said,
bitch.
I think my best friendships are me and my dogs.
Period. Yeah. Yeah, that's what my mom was telling me the other day. She was like, I used to like hate the fact that you had so many dogs, but then I like realized that through the like abusive relationships and like all the shitty things and like the friendships and the family shit, like that's what you go home to. And they're just
They're
your
always
best
happy to
friends.
see you.
Yeah, like they're your
Like-
best friends. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, my
I
dogs,
know.
dude.
Yeah. It's my
Because, like,
fucking
they don't
dog.
judge me. I mean,
Literally.
well, actually, no.
They
I take
do,
that
but they
back.
can't vocalize it, which is cool.
Rogue vocalizes it with her eyeballs. You seen
She's
that
like-
picture I sent you?
Yeah, she's like,
It is literally Rogue's meme face of,
no, literally, I want to turn that into a cartoon. We just make it a meme. We'll just push the meme. We'll replace the Pepe meme.
yes.
Actually, no, because I think Pepe meme is like now an incel meme.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think the incels use it.
But see, like, okay, but my thing is like, right, so, like, you know how, like, when you have subscriptions, like, people can, like, you can create stickers for your subscribers, and different levels of subscribers can use those stickers to, like, comment and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, we can do that with Rogue.
And I was like, our top
A Rogue emoji.
Our top level subscribers can be the Rogue emojis.
Yes. Oh
I
my
was
god.
like, yes, that's
that
funny.
would be so freaking cute.
And then bottom level is Beauford's.
Yeah, but when you get bottom level.
Okay, here we go. Reality TV.
What reality TV have you been into? Because I've been watching Mama June for the second time.
I watched 1,000 Pound Sisters.
Period.
And let's just be real. Let's just be wild.
They are wild. I like when they fight with each other. Try being my size, Amy.
Bitch. No, and then I love it when they do like their little side commentary talking about some bitch. Like, Amy
I
does
love
it.
them.
Amy said, bitch. Because I was watching one short of it, and she's like, I think I'm pregnant. Because I be craving stuff. And then she's like, and then the doctor says, oh, okay, like what? She said, water. And then it cut to Amy. She said, bitch, you ain't pregnant, you thirsty. I said,
yo,
Like,
it's
that's
her commentary. It's so good.
as soon as she said, I think I'm pregnant, I've been craving weird stuff. Like what? Water. I said,
You ain't pregnant, you thirsty.
bitch, you ain't pregnant, you thirsty. But you do it like this.
Oh my
And you
god.
gotta hit it with a what? I love them to death though. And then like when they was talking about their YouTube channel and everything, I was like, oh bet, hit you with the YouTube channel, bruh. And then they did their little signing when they went to what is it, Georgia or something.
Yeah.
And they were in the hotel and I was watching it. I was like, oh dang, ain't nobody gonna show up. That's gonna be ghetto.
Ain't nobody gonna show up.
I was like, that's gonna be ghetto. Oh no. I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
Lord Jesus.
Dude, on the Mama June show, you know the mom, she fucking she only dates crackheads.
Yeah.
And she stole all of Alana's money. Well, Pumpkin went to confront her, okay? And she said, I don't know why you hate me so much. She said, let me pull out my fucking scroll. That shit made me laugh so hard. She was like, So what did she say? She said something like, "What is this one? Another toothless wonder?" Damn, bruh.
It's like, jeez. No,
Yeah.
freaking, you know what gets me is dance moms.
Oh yeah.
'Cause look, let me tell you something. If you got a mama coming up there talking about my child,
Mm-hmm. Well, that's another thing also. You know, I'd love to get into this because I have this conversation with a lot of people and the answers vary. As I'm always like, how do you feel about like kid pageants? And like the answers always vary. But there was a time frame in my life where I got super into the John Benet Ramsey case.
mm-hmm.
And then I realized how often it is that like people kind of disguise themselves as like a parent or
Yep.
like just a normal person. And they're in the crowd watching these little girls like perform.
Yep.
In seductive
All that.
ways.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
All that.
Yeah.
Especially got like Honey Boo Boo up there.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes.
It makes me think lower of like all of the parents because I'm like, well, you kind of are just using your kid. You're just exploiting your kid for
for whatever the prize is or whatever, blah, blah,
money
blah.
or
even just like getting them on the TV shows and stuff.
Yeah.
But see, like my thing is like,
but here's the thing: is you can have like a positive outcome, like Honey Boo Boo, who like technically her life isn't great, but like she's rich and famous and whatever. Or you can have a negative outcome, like John Benet Ramsey, and like she didn't even make it past like 3 years old or 6 or however old she was. But yeah, like
and then you know, like okay, my thing with dance moms, right? So like freaking Abby Lee Miller, let's just be real.
She's
like
such a bitch.
She really is, but like at the same time, like how much of that is actually real?
Yeah,
like how much
a lot of it is
actually a bitch, you know? Like, and then it turns into, I get it, you gotta have drama to keep everything interesting and everything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I'm sitting there and I'm like, y'all is making drama up. Y'all are pulling drama out of your ass. Dude.
No, literally a lot of that. Like, yeah, and you have to think that the biggest problem I see with that is kids. Like you can tell them it's fake, but like their little psyche doesn't
understand that.
Doesn't necessarily have the ability to like differentiate between like real and fake. You're just screaming at them, and they're like, "Okay,
like what? I'm confused.
I'm 7.
I'm all of 4 years old.
It's so sad.
But like I don't know, and then like also on top of it, it's the moms.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, like,
they condone it, number one.
Like, my thing is, like, okay, if my dance teacher for my daughter was like, we're fixing to start a show, I'd be like, that's cool and all. I mean, rock on. But also, at the same time, let a bitch walk up in here talking shit about my child trying to make some money off of all this.
Yeah.
No, bro, because that ain't gonna fly.
That's the thing is, like, you know that if any production team is coming in, there's going to be shit that you don't like.
Yeah.
So basically, you just have to avoid it, which in turn means avoiding money, which just means that you have to go the moral route instead of the financial route, you know?
Well, like, I mean, like, my thing is, like, I don't mind doing it. Like, I'll be on there, but don't be trying to pull me into no shit.
Yeah.
Because your girl gonna be over here in the corner talking about, huh?
See, I've thought about it, and I don't think I would ever do it. I don't think I would.
Well, like, my thing is like, if my daughter still wanted to dance with that team, with this, with that, with this, I got you, girl.
You wouldn't make her do something. You wouldn't pull her away from something she enjoys doing.
Yeah. I'd be like, okay, if you want to dance with this team, you want to do this, they finna be on the television.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna let you know right now. Shit get wild.
Yeah.
We rolling.
Yeah.
Like, this is out.
It always does, though. Because you have to have that little bit of drama every episode.
I mean, I get that, but why do you have to direct the drama at the kids? Like, and involve the kids in it? Like, bitch, okay, we're gonna have some drama on the television just because it's for money.
Yeah, I love watching the moms fight. That's amazing.
It's like, cool. We can, like, I'd do that shit out with you.
Yeah,
but
leave the kids out
like,
of it.
for real, like, if we're getting down to, even if it is fake, like, if you bring my child up, no. My child's name does not leave your mouth. It don't have no business in there.
You can some of it is real too, though, because some of those parents are ruthless, like literally ruthless, and will be talking shit about the other parents' kids. Like,
you know what I mean?
Ruthless.
My whole thing is on top of it, like, just me in general. Like, you can say whatever you want about me. I do not care. But the moment my child's name leaves your mouth, we got a problem.
Wind it up.
Yeah. Whoop it up. But, like, I just was like, Because, like, it's the same thing, like, with a lot of my friends. Like, I've told them, like, I don't care what problem me and you have. Don't involve my children.
Yeah.
Because, like, that was one thing that John asked me. He was like, well, are we putting, like, Ivy in pageants? I said, I mean, no. I'm not putting her in any right now. Now, as she gets older and she's like, Mom, I want to do a pageant. Okay, cool beans. Let's go hit it up. You know,
you kind of let them decide on their own. I feel like when you're, like, okay, with JoJo Siwa, okay, dude, her mom was bleaching her hair at, like, 1.
Yeah.
Like, literally 1 year old, she was, like, bleaching her hair. I'm like, at that point, you're just like...
You're a psycho.
You're a psycho, and you're grooming your kid to be into that. Like, they don't know any different. They don't know that they don't want to do it. Like, you know, you're just making them, like, that's the only thing that they know. So, which is kind of unfair.
Well, and then, like, I mean, it's just like Disney Channel with all their freaking, contracts that you have to sign.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, JoJo Siwa had to sign a contract that made her wear her hair in that side ponytail with
and
the big bows.
Fucking ruined her hair.
It ruined it. It ruined her hairline and everything.
Yeah.
Like, granted, I'm like, she looks fine now, but like, I mean, it's just like, I mean,
it's crazy.
It's like I watch like old Disney Channel stars that talk about their like Disney Channel contracts and how like wild they were. I mean, it's just like, okay, like Sabrina Carpenter, right? You look back at like the stuff that she did, like they made her dress weird.
Dude, have you ever watched Quiet on Set?
Yes.
Okay, the Ariana Grande thing, like dyeing her hair red, that was crazy. Putting their foots in their mouth, like that shit's fucking weird. Like, and I can't believe that the parents.
The Drake Bell thing.
Yeah, dude,
that was wild.
I can't believe that the parents on set weren't like, okay, this is immediately like
this is
over. Yeah, like this is over.
Weird.
Oh, like I can't even. If you see your kid putting their foot in their mouth, or like sucking on a pickle, I feel like maybe
you probably should think a little bit. Like, that's the innuendo.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but like, I don't
and they
know.
were all so obvious. Like, obviously not to us as kids because we're not sexualizing shit, but like the parents, bro.
My whole thing is I'm ready for Quiet on Set to do Disney. Through the Disney Channel stars.
Because you know it's going to get crazy.
Oh, yeah. Because, like, I mean, just thinking about, like, okay, like we were talking about Sabrina Carpenter. They didn't let her sing. Because, you know, whatever. And then when finally her contract was up and she started dressing how she wanted to and she started singing and everything, I was like, okay, girl.
Yeah, period. Yeah,
like, you know, and she looks freaking cute. Like, she is literally like Marilyn Monroe. Like,
no, literally. Like, she's a Polly Pocket. Literally. Like, literally, like, the perfect, like, cutesy, like,
coquette vibe.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, she is literally Marilyn Monroe. And it's just like, okay.
And it's not jealousy either. Like, being jealous of people being rich. It's more like, I feel like you could be spending that money on
1,000 other things.
Yeah, like,
besides, like, a
ending
Dior
world
purse.
hunger.
Like, or something.
Dude.
Like, instead of, like, a Dior fingernail.
Yeah.
And then you do have, like, the few, like, celebrities that do their part and, like, do all that. I'm sure they do it for clout, but whatever.
Or tax write-off.
I ran. But then, like, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about, like, because I was on a Facebook page. I know we're supposed to be talking about reality TV, but whatever.
Well, this is the point.
Yeah, but, like, I sat, because I was on, like, my mom's neighborhood's Facebook page.
I love Facebook watch pages.
Yes. So this red car had stopped on like the main road, right? And was parked off to the side. Well, this truck drives by and is like staring at this car, you know, and all this stuff. Okay, well, he ran over a turtle staring at this car.
Okay.
Because he didn't see the turtle, and this car is never... Yeah, like, he ran over the turtle. Well, this lady posts this whole freaking thing in the Ellery page, like, blah, 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 all this stuff, right? And I was like, how you know he ran over that turtle on purpose? Like, how you just know that? You just be knowing that?
I'm the type of person that would do that, though.
But, like, he came back in an anonymous post and was like, I am the turtle killer. And I did not purposely run over this stupid fucking turtle. He's like, I was looking at your sketchy ass car in our neighborhood just sitting there on the side of the fucking road.
I'm dead.
He was like, I was a little distracted.
So it was a whole Facebook drama.
Yes. So then I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay. And I got so mad. I'm not even gonna lie. We're sitting here arguing about a fucking turtle, an invasive fucking species, motherfucker. But we can't talk about the stray dog problem.
Oh,
If that had been a stray dog, you'd have driven the fuck off.
Yeah. That's so true.
You would have never stopped for that stray dog, but you'll stop for a fucking turtle? It's just like in Fiji. My cousin just went, and she said there are no stray dogs in Fiji.
Yeah.
There's dogs that run around, no collars, no nothing, but they're all vaccinated, and they're all fed by the community.
Aww.
They are housed by the community, and the community has dog houses and stuff and everything.
That's so sweet.
And she was like, she was sitting there and she's like, there are no stray dogs in Fiji.
They're
None.
all well taken care of.
And I was like, that's wild. She's like, there's no stray animals in Fiji. And I was like, that's insane. And then I started reading about it. In third world countries, there are no stray animals at all.
What?
They feed them, they vet them, the whole community. They feed them and they vet them and they provide housing for them.
We can't even do that.
Like, they put dog houses out in the community, just out in the city.
Why can't we do that?
For stray dogs to go. And all these dogs are vetted, fixed, and completely safe to be around.
That's so amazing.
They don't have animal shelters.
That's awesome. You just pick up a dog off the street and take it home if you want a pet.
Yeah.
That's sick.
But, like, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, but see, the thing is what bothers me the most is that you're going to sit here and you're going to post about a freaking turtle.
Yeah. Be losing your shit over a turtle, but you don't lose your shit over the 500 dogs that you pass on the other day.
Yeah. That are hit by a car.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you wouldn't have raised no hell about a dog getting hit.
That's very true.
Or a cat. Would have raised no hell about that. But a turtle you raised hell about. And like, that's what I got so mad about. And then I was like, when I started reading about all that stuff, I was like, America is supposed to be one of like the richest countries, right?
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be.
Why don't we put dog houses out and fix these dogs?
Yeah.
Like the city pay to fix these dogs, and then really, what's the problem?
Yeah.
And then, like, I mean, I wouldn't have a single problem sticking out a bowl of food for a dog every so often.
I did. Literally just stopped at the gas station the other day, and there was like a little girl dog, and she wouldn't come to me, or else I would have just brought her home. But I kept trying to give her food. I went inside. I got beef jerky. I gave her beef jerky, and then I realized I had a Subway sandwich in the bag, so I gave her some of my Subway sandwich.
Yeah,
but like, I'm like, it's not that hard. Like,
yeah, just feed them, like whatever, you know. Like, I mean,
do what you can, you know.
Like, I mean, I'm not asking every Tom, Dick, and Harry to go out there and be like, I'm gonna pick up a dog, I'm gonna go get fixed, and I'm gonna go do this.
It's really hard. Like
you don't have to house every dog.
It's really hard to have, like, that's the thing is once you get into, like, I guess the industry of, like, rescuing and stuff like that, you get stuck with a shit ton of dogs, and, like, you feel the pressure of, like, having to take care of dogs, but it's because other people don't pick up the slack. If other people were picking up the slack, you wouldn't have 5 dogs, I wouldn't have 5 dogs, but, like, unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbled. We both have 5 dogs each because other people don't pick up the slack.
Well, I mean, it's just like I have a friend in Louisiana. She has 51 dogs.
That's insane.
51.
Like, is she okay?
It's because she can't say no.
Yeah.
They're all vetted, they're all fixed, and they're all adoptable.
That's so
like, you
sad.
can come and adopt any dog off her property. She does not care.
Yeah.
She literally had to go build herself another house.
Yeah. I can
because
imagine.
her cats and everything have taken over her other house.
Oh my god.
She has no room for anything anymore. So I don't even know how many cats she has. I think she has like 27 cats.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Like a hoarding situation?
No.
She like
they are in beautiful condition. She gets them groomed.
See, that's the thing is like just
she
having 5 dogs sometimes and like 5 dogs and 5 cats, I'm like people are gonna think I'm hoarding animals. Like, people are literally, the FBI is gonna break down my door, realize that everything's fine,
and be like,
but,
oh, yeah.
but like, I know people drive by and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with this lady? Like, I'm like, herding 5 dogs around, so I can't even imagine 51. Like,
No,
that's actually diabolical.
It's insane. It's crazy. But every single one of them's taken care of. They are all vetted. They're fixed. They are groomed. They're beautiful. She has full-fledged houses for them.
Dude,
with air conditioning and
that's so
everything.
sick.
And like they have the indoor-outdoor runs that they can
I
go
have
in.
to see this shit.
I'll have to take you because like she's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And like she rehabs these dogs, and then she just is like, whoever wants one, just come grab one.
Oh my god.
But she, of course, goes through a full process. Like, so you have to be, like, top. But,
She's picky.
but like,
Did she run a rescue, or did she just...
She just did it. She had the money, and she was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
That's awesome.
Like,
more people did that?
because, like, they owned a construction business that blew up and just went, like, wild.
Yeah.
And they ended up, she's like, I just had more than I knew what to do with. And then my husband died, and then I just kind of did it. I think she's got, like, 7 horses, 27 cats, like, 51 dogs.
Oh
She's got a few chickens, goats, like, all that type of stuff. She's got all of it.
Keep up. That's
like,
insane.
It's insane. Like, and I think she's, like, in her 60s.
Oh my god.
And she is...
in my 60s.
Like, she's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, and because I saw her at my grandmother's funeral, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. And I was like, we have to talk. Because, like, I opened that nonprofit, and I was talking to her about it, and she was like, yeah. And she's, like, telling me about it. I was like, how many dogs do you have now? Because, like, when she first kind of was getting going, she had 83 dogs.
How is that possible?
People dumping them, and she picks them up and takes them home. If she sees a dog on the side of the road, she's picking it up, she's taking it home. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter where it is, she's picking it up, she's taking it home. She literally had, at one point, I think 10 weenie dogs, and they had a house that she built for them with an air conditioning unit and everything, and it was a 2-story house. Like, 2-story dog house for these weenie dogs.
Stop. Oh my god.
It was freaking awesome.
That's amazing. I want to be that.
And then, like,
what I
literally would walk out onto her property, and she'd have another full house of dogs. And then all of her dogs that needed to be vetted were all in runs. And it was like these runs went on and on.
Yeah,
and on.
that's
And it was just
crazy.
Like, wow. But every single one of her dogs are vetted, and she's like, and they are fixed, they're beautiful, like, they're in healthy condition.
So awesome.
Like, she's freaking cool. Like, and I'm just like, I wished.
Yeah.
Like, I wished.
But if more people did what she's doing, then people like her wouldn't have to do as much work.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, I mean, if one person in every person in America picked up at least one dog.
Period.
And fixed it, we'd have
a significantly less,
situation.
Amount of,
Because, like, I mean, realistically, if you get the dang dog fixed, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all of my dogs are fixed.
Yeah, mine too.
Like, I don't want puppies.
Well, except for my 2 little dogs, but I need to get them fixed, actually.
But, like,
they're just so little. Like, they don't go anywhere. I'm like, they're so little. But I do need to get them fixed, because I know that it's best to let them go through their first
heat cycle, and then you get them fixed. Because it doesn't.
I kept saying that, and now they're like a year and a half old.
Yeah,
so I'm like, but I don't even think they've gone through heat cycles, which is really weird.
Huh? That's strange.
There's no blood anywhere.
But they may just you may just be lucky and have that one dog that just doesn't.
Yeah,
you know?
Both of them don't.
Yeah,
that's got to be fucking.
Dude,
like, there's no way. Either that, or they're just fucking late bloomers. I don't know.
Because, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, because, like, we were talking about it, and, like, one of my clients was like, if I was president, she's like, I would require everybody to get their dogs fixed.
Yeah.
And then she was like, and then once that happens, and the straight population goes down, I'm getting rid of animal shelters.
Period.
And I was like, bet. I was
Definitely kill animal shelters. You know, the
Yeah.
ones that
and I was like,
euthanize.
okay.
Sorry, I have a wedgie.
But like, I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, realistically, the major problem is you're not fixing your dogs.
Mhm.
And that's like,
And they're reproducing, or you're letting
Bo
them
just
run.
straight up like turn the camera. You see it?
Oh,
Straight up
shit.
turned it. That's so funny. Oh well. All right, babes. That's all the chaos for today.
Just don't forget to subscribe, share your story, and leave us a review if you're feeling brave.
Until next time,
Keep the lace tight
the candle's lit.
and the drama coming.
Bye.